What's up, monarchs? I am Divine. Thank you so much for your time. I'm so grateful that we have a line. Welcome and welcome back to the monarchy. Okay, so forgive me if you can hear the noise in the back. My washer is going, and I do live in the city, so you might hear cars, trucks, whatever. But just focus on what I'm saying. So, listen, I really did not want to explain how I got this word, because I don't know, I just don't want to sound crazy. But it's like, who cares, right? But God will speak to me through the most, what seems to be random thing, right? So I'm vacuuming, right? And I start to go to a corner of the room that I'm vacuuming, and I couldn't reach it, right? And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, why is this, I'm like trying to go slower, I'm trying to go this way and go that way, I'm trying to go, all different ways to get to this little corner of the room, right? But in my head, I'm thinking I know for a fact I have vacuumed this part of the room multiple times with no problem. Like, the vacuum reaches over here without me having to change the cord to a different outlet. Like, I know I can vacuum this area because I've done it before, right? And then I look back and I see that there is a knot in the cord, right? There's it's tangled, right? And so I'm like, okay, that's why, right? So I go back and I untangle it, leave it in the same. One second. That would be my daughter. Okay. Mom life. Okay, just side note. Whoever came up said sleep when the baby sleeps, not a thing, okay? It's a myth, okay? It does not work because you would never get anything done. Anyways, I digress. So, yes. Okay, so I'm like, why can't I, get to this corner? I look back, I see this is in a knot, right? So then I'm able to unplug it, untie the knot, plug it back in without having to move to a different outlet. Okay. Whew, all right. So as this is happening, the Lord is like, message, right? And that's how I hear it in my head, where God's like, this is a message. This is I'm trying to show you something, right? And so God was saying, and I know how let me get myself together. Why can't I talk? Right? Okay. So everybody knows the story of, well, not everybody, but a lot of people know the story of Lot, right? And Lot's wife, and how it was like, oh, remember Lot's wife, don't look back, right? But the Lord is saying, no, this time, look back. This time, you have to look back, right? This time, there is something in the past that, some type of entanglement, some type of knot, some type of unfinished business from the past, right? That is behind you, that needs to be resolved, that needs to be untangled, right? Because this knot, and I need you to hear this in the spirit, this knot, the knot in the cord of the vacuum, it stopped me from getting to where I knew I could go, right? Like, I knew that I had been there before. So this, whatever it is your next is, right? Whatever your next is something that you either done before, or something that you've seen done before, right? I've seen other people do it multiple times before, and you know it can be done. You know you can do it. You know you can get there, right? but you're just confused about why you're feeling so much resistance, or why you're feeling like it's so difficult to get there when you know that you can, right? God is saying it's because you have to look back and you have to untangle this knot, that whatever it is that's in the past, whatever happened, whatever person, place, thing, situation, right, that happened in the past, the Lord is saying it needs to be resolved, because this cord stopped me from reaching where I needed to go. The knot in this cord stopped me from utilizing the full potential of the cord, right? Hear this in the spirit. The full potential of the vacuum could not be reached because of this knot, right? Where I needed to go could not be reached because of this knot, right? So replace the vacuum with yourself. Right? God is saying there's some type of knot, there's some type of entanglement that happened in the past that needs to be untangled, or that needs to be resolved in order for you to reach the next level, in order for you to get somewhere where you know God has spoken to you, you know God has promised to you, you know that you can do it, right? You know, like, and you can see it, right? You're so close, because I was right there, and it was like I was trying every which way, I was trying everything to like get over there in that little corner, and I could not, right? It's like Moses, when, you know, he's leading the Israelites to the promised land, and, you know, he asked God, he's like, hey, you know, I know you said I can't go because of what I did, but can you know, like, just ease up a little bit, like, please, it's right there, it's right there. It's right there. I can see it from the mountaintop. Okay. And God's like, nah. You can go on that mountain and look at it though, but you're not getting over there, right? But the Lord is saying, for whoever this is for, you are going to get over there if you go back and you untie this knot, right? Moses couldn't untie that knot. He couldn't undo what he did, right? But the Lord is saying, whoever this is for, go back and deal with that entanglement. Go back and resolve whatever this knot or issue is from the past that you feel like has been resolved, but really you just moved on from it, which is a difference, right? There's a difference between you resolving something and moving forward versus you just moving on. Like, we're just gonna skip over that and forget it ever happened, right? No, the Lord is saying that won't do. That won't do, because it's stopping you from reaching where it is that you need to go. It's stopping you from getting somewhere that you know you can get to, and you can see you're so close to it, right? But there's something that's kind of like holding you back, and you're thinking in your mind you're just not doing it the right way. You're thinking that, oh, maybe I need to do it this way, or maybe I need to adjust and move that way, and the Lord is saying it's not about how you're trying to get there. It's about the fact that there is something from the past that is unresolved that is stopping you from moving forward. And until you resolve that, you're not going to get where it is you already see yourself going, right? The promise is right in front of you. But you're not going to get there until whatever happened in the past is resolved. Okay? And that is my baby. I don't know if you can hear her, but it's my baby. Anyways, Holy Spirit. Is that... yeah, that's all. So, I hope this helps. I hope this heals.